Hey everyone, welcome back to Everyday EV. So Chevy and GM recently came out with a software update to their My Chevrolet mobile app. And as you guys know from my channel, I've been driving a 2019 Chevy Bolt EV for about 2 years now. And in that time, I've had a lot of experience with the old My Chevy app. So this new one is pretty much an overhaul of everything that we've known from the My Chevrolet mobile app. And I'm going to do an in-depth overview with you guys. So let's get started. So before we begin, I just want to give a quick shout out to my friend Blake Check. In fact, I'm actually wearing his shirt right now, won this in a giveaway. So I want to give Blake a quick shout out. He's another EV content producer. I'll include his YouTube channel's link right in the description of this video, but definitely go check out his channel and give him a subscription. Thank you guys. So let's start with what we knew about the My Chevrolet mobile app. Well, pretty much that this allows you to access your vehicle using your phone. And through this app, specifically for electric vehicles, you could do things like lock and unlock your vehicle, precondition the vehicle, as well as find charging stations, kind of see on a map how far you can go on your current state of charge, as well as route road trips. Well, Chevy came out with a brand new mobile app, and I gotta say that this is a total overhaul on the user experience. Obviously, in recent months, we've seen unveilings of the new 2022 Chevy Bolt EV and the Bolt EUV, which are coming out within the next few months. So it was long overdue for Chevy to do a complete rehaul of this mobile application. So let's start from the top of the app. Up top, you have your information for your login. So you can see that it has my name, my email address, if I have any Chevy reward points, on-store connections, payments, family sharing, emergency contacts, and so forth. Right next to it, if you had multiple cars, you can add them directly into here so you can control them. You can also share your vehicles through family sharing. It just kind of brings in some more features like scheduling service through the mobile app, roadside assistance, and any help you might need with the mobile app. And then down below, this is what I was talking about with the redesigned Chevy branding logo. So it's Chevrolet with EV highlighted. So I don't necessarily know if the non-electric vehicle version of the My Chevy app features this. I'm assuming probably not. But for future electric vehicles, I'm assuming this is probably what we'll be seeing. Down below, you have this really nice tile design. So you have your charge status with your state of charge, how much range you have left, and your charging status of the vehicle. So you can see that my Bolt EV is not plugged in right now, and it was refreshed 2 minutes ago. And then any vehicle status, which if you're curious to know what this issue is, it's because I have winter tires on that do not have tire pressure monitoring system. So it's saying that I have an issue with the vehicle when I really don't. But if there's any issues, like say like open recalls or anything, it would pop up right here. And these you can actually click on to pull up more information. And you can see what your current settings are set for your charging, and then what your efficiency is versus since the last full charge, and lifetime efficiency. Let's go back to the home screen. Down here, you have different options. So like if you want to sound your alarm, you can press and hold that. Say with stopping the alarm, not going to do that. Don't want to scare my neighbors right now. To the right of the screen, you have the lock and unlock. And then this middle button, this is where you can press and hold to set your car to start preconditioning. So the only downside with this mobile app is that you cannot control the temperature of the interior of the Bolt EV yet. Potential software update later on, but it will remember what you had it set for last time you used your vehicle. So say, for example, if we do want to do that, we just simply press and hold, and it's going to say keep holding, and then it's sending to the vehicle. It's sent, and then we just have to wait a few seconds. Typically, this would take about 15 seconds from what I've seen on average, but it really depends if your vehicle is awake. If your vehicle has been sitting outside, sometimes it has to wake itself up, and then it will start preconditioning. So as we can see, it just started preconditioning and a little countdown started. So we have about 20 minutes of preconditioning left. We'll hit this one more time to turn it off, and now it's not preconditioning anymore. It looks like it's still processing. There we go. Now the vehicle is off. From here, we can also see that there's more action. So like if we wanted to flash the lights, we can. I have not tried that one yet, but I am curious to see what that does. And then I'm assuming stop lights means you're going to stop the flashing of your lights. Next to it, down here at the bottom, you have this little menu. So you can see that you have home, energy, and more. From here, this is going to show you a map, and similar to my other video of the My Chevy app, you can look for different charging stations around you. You can see here, this is the radius of how far I can drive on my current state of charge. So you can see anything that's dark gray, I will have to charge before I get there. But anything that's light and within that kind of like dotted circle, I can easily make. And as you can see from like all those charging stations, there are plenty of options. The numbers in those little bubbles, I believe, states for how many chargers are available. If it's a red quarter like dash out of that little pie chart, if you want to call it that, I'm assuming means that a charger is either being used or it's down. From here, you can also select which charger type and which charging network you are looking for, and you can also set filters regarding availability. You can also set your location, and it will obviously alter this graph based on wherever your vehicle is currently located. So to me, this works really well. I have had some experience with using this My Energy or the energy portion of the My Chevy app, and it works decently. As you can see, based on the location that I manually set, it's pulling up a long list of chargers that are available. And let's see if we want to go somewhere. Let's just say Columbus. Oops, if I can spell. Let's just say Columbus, Ohio. And then from there, you can hit plan route. And we'll hit plan route. And it's going to start processing things for you. And here it's telling me that if I use the route plan, it will support charging directly from the Energy Assist. So the one other cool thing about the updated My Chevy app is that you can actually initialize charging from charge point stations as well as EVgo stations directly from the mobile app. You have to link your accounts to those charging networks, just a heads up, but I will have to try that in a future video, see how that works. So we'll hit got it. And then from here, you will see it will take me about a total of 3 hours and 2 minutes, about 146 miles. We're starting where I manually set it. It's telling me to stop here in Strongsville based on my current state of charge. So just remember that this route is starting with 82%, and it's about 42 degrees here in Cleveland right now. So we'll stop for, it looks like we'll stop for about 35 minutes. It will give us about 20. And then from there, we'll be able to make it to Columbus. What's also nice is that you can also add different stops along your route. And I believe that you can alter this based on these little dots. So like you can add and remove and change your route. So if you wanted to, you can start driving. You would have to connect this app to your vehicle. You would just hit OK. And then it would just automatically put it into the navigation system of your choice, be it Apple Maps, Google Maps, so forth. So overall, I will say that this app has seen a mass improvement over design and usability. I definitely think that GM did a really good job of bringing this into the modern era as far as mobile applications. The old Chevy app was long overdue for an overhaul, and I will have to say that I am pretty happy with this. But from here, let's go outside and let's see how long it takes to go from the mobile app when you send a command to your vehicle. Okay guys, so we are outside and it is pretty windy, so I apologize if you can hear any of the wind, but we have our 2019 Bolt right there and the My Chevy app, and I wanted to show you guys how quickly it goes from this application to the car. So we'll precondition it, press and hold, okay, and it's saying it's sent. In a few seconds you'll see the blinkers and then the LED daytime running lights will turn on. Okay, so the car has been asleep, it has not been woken up yet. And there we go. Now the car's preconditioning. And as I mentioned before, you'll see that little countdown right there. If we want to turn it off, we just hit that and turn off vehicle. And the car's already off. So I guess it does work pretty well whenever the car is already awake. So what are my opinions on the new My Chevy mobile app? Well, I have to say that the new design is absolutely beautiful. I definitely think that Chevy did a really good job with moving this towards the future. The only thing that I am noticing is that, yes, it does seem a little faster when it comes to connecting to the vehicle and sending commands from the mobile app to my Bolt. But it definitely doesn't seem like it's as fast as you would expect nowadays. I definitely think that there are some slight improvements, and I think that might have to do with some more back-end things like servers and sending that data transfer to the vehicle. Not so much that relies directly on the user interface of this mobile application, but I have to say from a user interface standpoint, they definitely did a really good job with improving it. It has great improved visuals, and it definitely seems like it's a mobile application that would come out today. So I have to say that I'm impressed with the My Chevy app in terms of the redesign, but I'm definitely looking forward to seeing if the data connection could be a little bit faster with future electric cars. So anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching this video. I appreciate your support of Everyday EV. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, definitely go check out Blake's channel. It's pretty cool, the different content that he's coming out with. I definitely think that you guys would enjoy it. And if you guys like this video, definitely like and share with your friends, and make sure you subscribe to Everyday EV. There's a lot of new electric car content coming out, and I'm excited to share it with you guys. So as always, take care, stay safe, and make every day electrifying. See you guys in the next one.